Hey there, so I have here just a few tips on keeping your desk setup looking nice, no matter what type of setup it is. So without further ado, let's just get into my few tips that I have for all of you guys. So if you're like me, you can't really afford much, and you still have some sort of work that you need to do. So I'm just showing you a bunch of budget ways to actually keep your setup looking nice no matter what, because I see online, I see on YouTube, all these different websites, they say you buy this, you buy that. It's just where's the money? It's for some people it's just not there, and they want to know how to do it, how to keep a setup looking nice without having to worry about overspending on a budget of, let's say, $50 is their budget. They can't really spend money on anything more than what they already have. Maybe they have a monitor or TV. They have an old computer, a computer that they got from someone. They have just stuff that they got throughout their time, and maybe they got some of this stuff for free. Maybe they paid for some of this stuff, but right now you can't really afford too much. So I don't know. So you just have to follow along with my few tips. So here are just some few tips that I have thought of as I was watching some of these videos on people spending tons of money. It's just no. No tons of money. No tons of money needed for this. It's just packing tape or something that'll keep your setup looking a little nicer, that won't ruin your desk if you're afraid of it being ruined, and maybe some scissors. So let's jump into the desk itself. So most of the stuff I have here I either got for free or over time I was just able to pay for it. So there's something that I got a note here. It's that down there I got for free. It's called a storage ottoman, where you can put all of your cables inside of. Along with this table up here I got for free. That stereo itself I actually paid for in the about 2 years ago. I paid for it. I got it on sale for $100. It only runs 125, but it was still $25 off, and at the time I had it. I was in high school, I had enough money to pay for things, and then I got the dock because why not have something to be able to do smart home stuff. So over here I do have a Moto 360. I'm not too sure when I'll actually get a video out for it. I have a Altec Lansing Bluetooth speaker, because I also got that on a great sale during the summer, actually, when I had money to spend. And then I got that speaker for free, and on the other side I have two also that I got for free. This desk I got for free, along with that old laptop of mine that used to be mine. Then the TV I paid for. The mouse I got almost for free, and then the keyboard I paid really cheap. Then here are the two other monitors. Now I do have, inside of my desk, someplace behind, maybe over here, I have my Roku. Now as you can see, cable management is not the best, but that's also because I don't want to spend $50 on cable trunking, something to hold the cables together. I just want some basic DIY stuff. So I do have, it's the Anchor Power Port 5. It has a long wire, so I just taped it to the side of my desk with that tape. And I will show you though that inside of here, as you see, this does come off. I got this from Walmart.com for 15. It was on Walmart.com for 15 bucks. Whoa. It's pretty heavy only because I have all these cables, which most of them I got either for free or I paid wholesale prices for them for when I sell stuff. Now it sits over there because I'm not going to use this as an actual ottoman. I'm just going to store stuff in there, put it to the side. And I just don't want to pay for much. So for some reason my computer actually just shut off. But cable management, as you can see, there's like a whole wiring system over here. I just need to fix that. So we're just going to start with the bottom of the desk. So I said we needed this. I said we won't need to buy anything, but you probably already have some sort of tape in your house that's strong enough to hold stuff up. But for me, I just want to get this out of the way, and behind my desk I have a big gap in between the desk top and this over here. So I could, if I really wanted to, tape to the bottom of the desk, but I don't need any of the stuff on the floor. All I need is to be able to tape it to the back of the desk and leave it there. So to be able to do this, we have to actually pull out the desk and get behind. So as you can see here, I have this over here and all of these wires. And then on that side there really is too much wiring. That can be fixed though. But as you can see, I have all of this space. It's just a whole thing of wires. So I can have that whole space to be able to load, put my cables on, not load them, just put my cables on. But we have to grab that packing tape and just get started. So you can probably do something similar. I'm just gonna time lapse through this part of it to get through with it, because I don't think you really care to see me taking my time to tape tons and tons of wires. So once I have everything pushed around my tripod, let's pick up the camera here. Oh, unhook. Pushed around. Now once that's done, now I can grab this stuff and climb underneath and actually get it. So it's really cramped. I'm just gonna have to do a lot more. Oh, so I'm gonna start this in 3, 2, 1. So this actually took me about 30 minutes to do all of this. So I routed some cables from behind my stereo to over here. Then I took a lot of time and I routed a ton more down this whole leg. And then over here, that just has to be worked out and at its own time, because I don't really see it when I'm working at my desk. I don't like glance all the way from standing over here to that side. I don't like turn my head 90 degrees to see that. Now I'm shaking now. Okay, so then that's just that. Then we're just going to push the desk back and see if it actually fits correctly. As you can see now, there isn't any visible wires besides for those over there. And the desk looks pretty clean. I look to my left, I look to my right, I don't see any wires other than what is actually over here. Like, you see that wire a tiny bit, but that is just because it's my charging wire. I can always move that around. And that's minimalist setup for someone who really doesn't like to want to pay much money for a whole desk setup, and you have stuff either got for free or you just have already. So if you like this little video, you can rate, comment, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and just enjoy the rest of my content that is to come.